Hi there, and welcome to episode 5 of my Swamp Viking playthrough. I'm Icon, and we're going to continue building this great hall and have some good fun while doing it. I guess today might be also the day where I reach a level of comfort in my domain to invite guests, because right now I count 6 unknown beds in here. All fine and nice. I think we can do something there. And we got 2 people with the flu. So, oh man, I clicked that away too quickly. Whoops. Alright, so bed rest. And the other guy was this one. So, especially when you're having such a horrible medical supply, I feel like it's especially important to take good care of each other. So there we go. So I want to make sure they're going to get through this. Okay, now I don't think that's going to be too tough though. There we go. I'm just happy that in Rimworld there's no infectiveness of a flu or something like that. Wow, they're really... I'm quite happy that I got this high of a roll on care. Because obviously the immunity gain versus the flu is not the best one there. So, normal quality bed. Well, some people are just not as strong as others, but I'm confident that they're going to survive that. Okay, yeah. So, what's happening today? Getting those stones back into the base, very good. Okay, so the progress here is quite substantial already. I'm also making fine art. Well, fine. But we should be able to sell that stuff once the next traders hit town, so I'm quite happy with that. So let's check out the terrain affordability. So this is really just nasty. I'd really love to expand my hall a little bit more, but there's not gonna be too much expansion before I have those moisture pumps, because, well, quite obvious reasons, I'd say. So that means I'm going to expand more, like, towards the mountain. I mean, I don't mind, expanding towards the mountain for my guests, because that's not going to kill anybody. Too important. If we're having an infestation inside the mountain, we're going to get through that, and yeah, I think that's the best way to solve this problem. Alright, so let's, yay, getting it done today. Oh, awesome. So let's start with some useless stuff here. Some very important walls, which are not important at all. They're just important for my aesthetic feeling. So, oh, portrayal relates to an assault on Ragnar's village. So let's check this out. On this work is a depiction of 5 fiends advancing over a pit. 5 fiends, check. 9 hares flee the area. Okay. The image contrasts sympathy with solidarity. I think that's the first one we're going to put up. Sympathy with solidarity. Fork and knife. Perfect. So this belongs into the Great Hall here. So I think I'm going to put up the research area somewhere else soon, to enjoy the mood bonus of people in a social room they like. Also, let's clean up here. I think it's about time to consider something else. And that's sealing off the kitchen from the rest of this place. So, no, I can only deconstruct that. Oh my god. How uncomfortable. Okay. Whatever. Sometimes buildings just grow naturally, you know. I'm going to put a lamp there later. So the idea is to create a single room for the kitchen to make sure the dirt doesn't influence that too much. So how is the flu? 44% towards 30, and this is 30 versus, man, only 3% difference for care. I don't know. Tiberius is getting over it way better. But I mean, well, Tiberius is 35 years old and Care is 53. 53 ain't that old, but obviously old enough to produce problems there. Yeah, well, okay. So the kitchen now is at least sealed off. That's good. I'm going to need a own torch lamp here to make sure I'm having enough light to work at this spot. Light, if not available in a sufficient amount, slows down your working speed, and I mean that's just unnecessary, you know. Okay, let's chop some wood and reinstall some trap. There we go. So this is working out all quite nicely. The next steps are fortifications, like real fortifications, and planning my first raid before we grow restless. So these hunting opportunities are meant to be used, I guess, for this restlessness problem. I mean, I'm not even having any timer on these. I'm quite surprised about that. But move on in time. I don't have a clue what a Norun is, but somehow I don't feel like I have the weaponry to wrestle with the bear like that. So I'll rather wait a bit. My friend the Boomalope is meanwhile providing us chem fuel. Well, it will soon. Yeah, I'm already having the first few units of chem fuel. So for chem fuel, well, where will I store that stuff? I like to have a separate storage, but overall separate storage is a really really good thing. So how about putting oh, well, an ideal spot for the storage would be here. Let's do it. Consider this the most ideal spot I've found so far for this base. So let's bring up some Soviet walls here because I have the stuff, and I'm going to rule out a long-term problem here with that, because having a large storage room here will solve like most of my problems there. So how about the recruiting process with Black Panther? Getting along. Okay. So I'm not sure what to do with this area down here. Well, the alpaca leads the way. Maybe I'm just going to use it as a barn later for the animals. Sounds like a good plan there. So I'd really love to have somebody to clean this place. Ragnalf seems to be available. After all the construction plans have been done. Like, so never. Black's Ancient Mausoleum. Alright, a legendary Vikings grave. Alright. That sounds like something we want to check out. Vikings guards, okay. So there's a lot of adventures available to check out. I like that. But for now, I really want to bolster up my forces to begin with. I'd really love to get some more weapons before we raid some serious place, you know. Okay, Outlanders from Rola want to attack me. That's pretty awesome. So what do you bring? A double-barreled shotgun. That's awesome. So what's Shorty bringing? A machine pistol, not too. Double-action revolver. Okay. So these are all weapons from the Settler pack. I'm using this the first time. So, oops, wrong button. I want to check out if they immediately attack. I got it now. So, there are preparers. So, let's see if I can use that against them. I mean, my range is really low, so, but they might be quite vulnerable towards a direct assault. So if I'm able to move past them here, and this is looking good. The shotgun is really dangerous for sure, but if we're right around the corner there, it's gonna be way more unpleasant for them. So let's put Ragnalf here and see if he can fish for somebody. Alright. Let's see. Ragnalf is my best shot, so... Enraged. So that's what a bear headdress does. Hot damn. Alright, so we got to engage on that. Because everything else will be really not good. So Benedictison needs to attack the guy with the shotgun. And Tiburtius is going for the other guy with the revolver there. Because the shotgun is the most dangerous weapon there. Alright, I want that disabled as quick as possible. There we go. Awesome. These guys are fighters. They don't mind if they get wounded at all. Alright. I think we got to get away from Ragnalf now, because I think she might be counting as Berserk right now. So let's see. Steaming a bit. But doesn't look like she's on killing spree. Alright, more guns! Perfect. This is very, very promising. Okay. So let's see. Tiburtius is the worst wound on her is the bite of a alpaca. Okay, that's unexpected to say the least. All right, so I hope Ragnalf will chill down. Okay, what an interesting trait on these items. So. That's spooky. Also, let's check out house care. All right. So, a lot of people needing treatment. I want to focus on care first because he's suffering from the flu the hardest. All right. So Tiburtius is the next most important person because she's bleeding and well, alright, there's really no reason to use industrial medicine here. And I wonder how long it'll take until Ragnalf is back to normal. Or what's going to happen now. So let's tend to Benedictison, and I think I'm going to enjoy Edison as my doctor here. So Yo, do I need to arrest you? Just asking. I mean, she's looking a little bit lost there, don't you agree? So, what a really weird item to begin with. Can't say I like it. So, 83% is the best shot I get. But I don't want to send Care, because Care is just... Alright, let's send Rocknulf. Let's send Edison to capture Rocknulf. Okay, there we go. Just hope this will help her snap out, and going to remove this bear headdress. I mean, at some point this should just wear off. I mean, I don't get it. Like, it's starting to be really dangerous there. In terms of malnutrition and such. Yay, bulk goods trader! There we go. Can't wait for that bulk goods trader, but I'm not sending Care this time because Care is still ill. So, who's my second trader? Addison. Addison turns into a really versatile person here in the colony. They got cats. How useless is that? I got tons of pemmican. Wow. There's suddenly such a stockpile there. Okay. As usual, selling art to these people is quite lucrative. I'm going to sell off the bedrolls too, because I'm not a big fan. I'm just not a big fan in general. So, let's see. Psychic Insanity lands. Quite tempting. I mean, let's use magic. Why not? It's always fun. Components I don't need. Beer sounds like something I want them to have. Also, I'm going to sell some of that pemmican, because we're going to have a steady supply of pemmican like always, or meat directly, because with that kind of weaponry right now I feel quite confident in general. Because now I got some bigger guns to work with, and well, not some bigger. No, they're not. They're the same size, but nobody has to use a bow anymore, and that's a big improvement for me. So gear-wise, let's remove that stupid thing, and I'll keep it as a trophy, okay? But not much more than that. So Ragnalf is going to go into a sadistic rage towards Black Panther. Well, okay. Let's see, how bad is it? Good lord, Ragnalf is vicious. Well, they're Vikings. I mean, I'm not expecting them to play nice. But there's Ragnalf again just wandering around angry. Are you now finally done being angry? Oh, man. So, Care is now tending to the ill people. What a hero. He's getting over the last few moments of the flu. Alright, that was quite spooky. So we're now back on track, and I can now hunt. And, well, sowing out on these fields is quite useless, but I'm still gonna do it. Simply because I don't want to forget it when the new season begins. Now we're entering winter, so I don't think this field will see any work whatsoever. So let's order the cut plant thing here. It's one wonderful idea somebody gave me to order the cutting of the plants so your plant cutters are starting to work additionally to your constructors, so thanks for that one. So these little ideas you guys are giving me, which really help me a ton, making me quite happy. So there we go. That's that. Done already. So, beer. And care is finally shooting again. That's good. Speaking about which, there goes your revolver, and there goes your shotgun. Yeah, we're really low on range with this squad in general, but well, double-barreled shotguns are great, in my opinion at least. They are really nice weapons. Wait a sec. Care is hating dumb labor, so I'm not going to force him to do that. Alright, so Ragnalf, you want to rest? You really chilled out enough. I want you to finish that storage room now, because I'm done with waiting for my stuff. There we go. And this one too. Thanks. So, stockpile zone. There. And let's delete this one. And just like that, we're going to move these items into the other storage soon. I'm going to have a big bad corridor here. Like that. Bumble drone migration. Oh my god. Such crazy things happening here. So I need something beefy and meaty to sustain me through the cold times. Well, that squirrel is a good shooting training. Same goes for that bunny. Oh yeah, that's a good one. So this is what we're going to hunt today and together. There we go. Good morning, Vikings. All right. Everybody's using the guns now. So what's the range of that stuff? Oh well. And this one? Well, it's quite decent. Okay. That's what I want to see. Not bad, not bad. This is some different firepower compared to the last time, but because we're Vikings, I'm going to stay with a focus on melee secondary at least. Like everybody of these guys will be having melee weapons, and I want to use melee weapons a bit more than with other playthroughs in this one. Like this fight over here, I think I played accordingly to my motto, but I want to have some smithing technology first. But let's go for bees too. I really like the idea of having bees. So let's keep the kitchen clean. All right, and there is a resupply of food already, and yeah, I'm going to put down the tailoring business over here. Am I already ready for that? No. Well, we're going to do alcohol soon, but I want to have other things first. There's uranium ore here. Interesting. So before I go for the alcohol production, I want to have like well, everything else is so such a mushy statement. Like, well, I want to have at least clothing, a production of clothing, smithing, these things before I go for luxury productions. Like, being not able to produce my own weapons is really making me unhappy, for example. That's more important here. All right, so Fausto, what do you have for sale here, my man? Fabric trader. So, Njorun fur. So, I would say a Njorun sounds a lot like a Yeti to me. Just saying. So, please take that bearskin thing. I don't want to have it anymore. But, apart from that, I don't see anything I'd really like to buy from these people. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity to stock up on money myself by selling some leathers I don't want to use. Or, well, no, I don't like to sell raw leathers. Well, just gonna sell this this thingy there. All right. There's some new art. Oh, normal quality now. So this work bears an image of a rectangle. The scene takes place inside an encampment built near a crag. The work is infused with the idea of chaos and is done in a cubist style. I don't think Vikings would put up such a piece of art. That sounds too. That doesn't sound too Nordic to me. Not at all. And look there, Ragnar finally sweeping this place. Oh, so happy. And my Boomelope is suffering from the flu. Not so happy. Alright. Royal Ascent, that's what I'm aiming towards in the late game. So, well, I'm going to let Ragnarf sweep out the whole place one time, at least once. And then I'm going to consider a new building project here. Aw, she's building a snowman in between. Somebody had to do that. So, let's haul that. And yeah, I think guests would be a really good idea at some point. I mean, it sounds a bit weird at the first glance, but then again, I think why shouldn't Vikings be good hosts? Like we could also just kill our guests if they're not behaving. That's another option. All right, so there's another Feralisk. I feel like going for more threatening game soon. So how's my Boomelope faring? Oh well, quite good actually. So for example, hunting all the small game is definitely a good start, but that's not really adventurous. So a Megasloth, that would be adventurous. Or that stupid spider monster before it starts eating my squirrels. Seems fair and square to me. So, yeah. Let's get the shotgun person in front of that, and let's start shooting it down. Alright. Wow. Can it now please die? Ha! Stopped right in front of my heroes. I gotta say, this was pretty scary. So Benedictison, I'm going to give you the pleasure of this final blow. So, if I remember correctly, nobody except for Ragnalf was a good shot here to begin with, so I'm going to put up the hunting to everybody except for Ragnalf to make sure all these hunting jobs towards small game are getting done by my beginners. So this way I'm going to be able to sustain a certain amount of shooting training for these guys. So Benedictison, right click, no, this one, use ranged weapons. There was an option to right click to unset revolvers standard. No, can only force the usage there. Maybe this will work out. So we're still low on food, and that's also a reason why I called out that big hunting project, because it's winter. I guess winter is the perfect time to hunt. So that's that. And I really do like the new storage zone here. It's way more centralized. It's directly near the food storage. This is going to be my new tailoring business. So these are really funny, these double action revolvers. They're like a mix between a automatic pistol and a revolver. I really like that style. Okay, but we're still not researching. Well, I'm busy doing other things here, I know. Oh, look at that ibex. And we're getting raided. So, by one single fool. So I'm going to take care of that fool, and then meanwhile I'm going to roll the outro. So thanks so much for watching, friends. I'm really glad you're with me during all this, because it really is so much more fun to play a game knowing that you guys are taking part of it. And as usual, leave me a comment down below if you have anything on your mind. I'm open for conversation. I really like to hear from you guys, and I hope we're going to enjoy this playthrough together. And as usual, leave a thumbs up on that video. It really helps a lot. And leave a subscription on the channel if you want to go for more. Turn on the notifications if you want to be super awesome, or just leave anything as it is. Have a great time. Enjoy the show. Come back again, I hope, and see you then, my friends. Bye bye.